All right, y'all know what time it is. It's time to talk some football. You ready? Week 6. Let's go. So first up, let me tell y'all, I told you on the recap that Le'Veon was going to go to the Chiefs. It was on the list. I said it was a low possibility, but I still said it, and I was right. So, again, listen to your girl. She be knowing what she talking about. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into these Week 6 picks. Okay, first up, we got the Falcons and the Vikings. Now, normally, you know what I say about the Vikings. They're in my division. I don't want them to win any games, but the way the Falcons have been playing this season, it doesn't look like they're going to win any games. I know they made some changes. They fired their coach, but I'm going to go with the Vikings. Next up, we have the Bears and the Panthers. Now, the Panthers have been playing really well, but the Bears are trying to, get into their swing of things. Nick Foles is building that chemistry with the receivers. And so I'm going to go with the Bears. I'm probably going to bite myself later, but, they're my team. Next up, we got the Texans and the Titans. Now, the Titans are fresh off a great win from Tuesday night. It's a short week for them, so let's see if they could turn it around. But I'm going to go with the Titans. I think they got it in them. The Texans, they just not here this year. It's the Washington football team versus the New York Giants. You know what I'm about to say. This game is trash. Just terrible. Throw it away. So I'm going to just give it to the Giants. There's no need to spend a lot of time here. Next up, we have the Browns and the Steelers. Now, y'all know that this is a rivalry. They do not like each other, and it's always a good game. I'm going to go with the Browns. Big upset of the week. I'm going to go with the Browns. I could be wrong. The Steelers undefeated, but watch them Browns, though. Watch them Browns. Big question of the week. Will the Broncos and the Patriots actually play? Don't really know at this point. The Patriots have a few COVID-19 cases, so we shall see what happens. As of right now, the game is still on. I'm going to go Patriots. They're the better team, but keep an eye out. This game might not even happen. Next up, we have the Lions and the Jaguars, two very bad teams. I don't think a lot of points are going to be scored, so I would do the under here, but I'll give it to the Lions to win this week. All right, so we have the Ravens and the Eagles. I am pretty sure that the Ravens are going to blow the Eagles out. The spread is 9.5. I would take it if I was a betting person. I'm a betting person. So go ahead and take that spread. Go with the Ravens. Next up, we have the Bengals and the Colts. Now, the Colts have the #1 defense in the NFL. They haven't really been playing this well since they had Peyton Manning. So I'm going to have to go with the Colts. No other choice here. All right, next up, we got the Jets and the Dolphins. Why are there so many trash games this week? Whatever, the Dolphins. Keeping it moving to another game that I don't really think is going to be good. It's the Rams and the 49ers. I'm going to give it to the Rams. Obviously, they're playing better than the 49ers, but don't sleep on the 49ers. This could be an upset. The Rams are favored to win, so let's see what happens. Next up, we have the Packers and the Buccaneers. Now, this here is going to be a game. Rodgers and Brady, always a good matchup. I'm going to go with the Packers. I'm also going to say this game is going to go over because I told y'all week 3 or 4 that the Packers have been scoring over 30 points each game, and they have kept that streak going. So just pay attention this week. Next up, we got the Cardinals and the Cowboys. Now, I'm going to go with the Cardinals this week. The Cowboys did pull off a win last week despite the injury from Dak, but I'm going to give it to Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. They have to prove themselves here today. Otherwise, it's a wash for them this season. There's no coming back. They're going to have to win this game. So I'm going Cardinals. Last and never least, we have the Chiefs and the Bills. This should be a game. You hear me? It should be a really good game. Even though the Bills did not show who they really are on Tuesday Night Football. But I think they're a really good team. I think that they could kind of handle the Chiefs. I'm still going to go with the Chiefs. Duh, it's obvious. But pay attention. I think the Bills have something in them. But I'm very interested to see if Le'Veon Bell shows his face this week in the Chiefs uniform. Like I told you. All right, that's it for another week of Talking Football with T. Y'all know what to do. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or check me out on IGTV. I'm here every week giving y'all the picks. Until next week, bear down.